Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of the Basics Podcast. I'm here with Nick as usual.
I'm here
Yes.
with nobody else as usual.
Yeah. And yeah, so today we're gonna be talking about obviously the teams that we drafted, the other just the draft in general before
Man,
last.
that feels like so long ago.
Yeah,
It
it
feels
was
like
only a
more than a week.
week, but it's
It was
only
like a
been a
week
week.
and a day, but it feels like a long time.
Oh, I know it does. We'll go over the winner, and kind of how it went overall, some rankings and other things. We'll talk about Miggy's 500th home run, Battle of the Bay, our under not prospects, our under the radar guys, how they've been doing, how they've been living it up, and checking on a little someone that we mentioned a little while back. We will talk a little bit about the Little League World Series and the Little League World Series Classic, and then
Always exciting.
a normal episode of Buy or Sell, along with a couple new little new little segments as usual.
Oh yes, I forgot. So I just read one of them that I have planned, and I forgot that I have it blocked out for you
Oh yeah, I
because
can't see
like
some of this stuff.
yeah, so I always cover some of them for a surprise. And I just sorry, I saw what it was and I kind of giggled and I thought you were gonna make fun of me, and then I realized that you can't see it. So
Yeah, for context, he sends me the script that he writes up, but covers up half of the stuff because it's all new.
surprise us, man! It's all exciting.
So yeah, you want to
And
get
no, it's
right
not
into
Sarah Cameron.
you want to get right into our
Yes,
the
I do.
draft, the
I
winners
do.
for oh, that's not the right part. So yeah, as you know, we had you guys vote in the old Discord for our teams that we
Yeah,
drafted
no,
last week, our
in
all-time
the
teams.
popularity contest, we got dick smacked by
Yeah,
Toe.
it was just a pop. I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, Toe won by uh a lot of votes. He got a total of 15 votes. Nick got one and I got none. So
Yes, my one vote was also from me, so
oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't yeah. So Toe got 15, Nick yeah, it was a
now
blowout.
I painstakingly figured out the Fangraphs war for each of our teams, like combined.
All right.
Um, so in last place was you,
All right.
with a combined F war of 970.8.
Okay.
Um, and then I guess I'm gonna skip second because it'll reveal the winner anyways. Toe rightfully won.
Toe did.
His
So the
Yeah,
the
he did.
the voting was right based on Fangraphs.
Yes. 976.1 is what Toe's team had, and my team had 973.3.
Damn. All right. I mean, hey, at
I
least
enjoyed it though.
it was fun. I did like it.
We
So
we will probably
maybe
have to cut down on the time that we take to do that. I don't think it'll be full-fledged drafts each time, rather than just like more a
yeah,
little more broad.
we'll do some
Excuse
we
me.
have some ideas in the pipeline for more stuff kind of like that with our upcoming guests,
Oh yeah.
which will
Oh yeah.
definitely be fun. And I
And
think
were you
everyone will
happy
enjoy.
with your draft afterwards? Sorry, this is a
Yeah,
question.
I thought it was way better than it was,
So
honestly.
like I was sitting there after I was thinking, damn, like my team's sick. I got almost everybody I wanted.
Oh yeah, same.
Um,
And then
looking back though, every team was sick.
yeah, because we were using the best players of all time.
That's true, but like, you know what I mean? Like, of
That's why
course
all
we were
the
happy with our teams. Like, they're probably all Hall of Famers.
they are all, well, some of them aren't, but yeah,
Yeah. No Scott
for certain.
Rowlands.
Yeah. Or cheaters. Oh yeah, I guess yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So yeah,
Babe Ruth. Or fuck, no, not Babe Ruth.
yeah,
Oh,
Babe Ruth,
never
the
mind him.
steroids
Sorry.
user.
Wait, we were talking about Babe Ruth the other day. Well, on that podcast, we were just making fun of just how much of a Chad he is. Um, I found this stat that I wanted to read for you. Obviously, Toe won't be around to hear it, but in 1917, Ernie Shore once threw a perfect game with 27 straight outs without allowing a base runner. He's only credited with a combined no hitter because he pitched in relief of the starter Babe Ruth. The reason why, the reason why he was relieving Babe Ruth because Babe was ejected after walking the first batter and then punching the umpire.
Just an absolute sigma male. I can't believe I just said that. Just an alpha.
Didn't like the balls and strikes called, so he just sucker punched the umpire.
Yeah, all right.
I feel like Josh Donaldson would do that. Like if
That's
there
like
was
a
a
Josh
guy
Donaldson thing if he was a pitcher.
nowadays, like that would be a Josh Donaldson thing to do.
Yeah, it's also a thing to do to get arrested.
Wow, I'm sorry. I came across that and I wanted to mention it because I just absolutely loved every single second.
That's amazing. I did not know that. But
I love it.
yeah. I think we covered basically how the
Anyways,
draft went
yes,
and how we thought our drafts were. So I think we covered that whole draft part of the little segment, little intro segment to dip our toes into this new episode.
yeah. Well, I'll start with the first one here because it is involving my Toronto Blue Jays.
Right.
Miguel Cabrera hit his 500th home run at the Rogers Center against Steven Matz. He received a standing ovation from all these Canadian fans. He was psyched. Everyone in the building was psyched. Even Steven Matz looked sort of psyched. Like
Even though he gave up a home
he
run,
just made
but
history though. So
yeah, like it's a Hall of Famer hitting
yeah,
hitting a massive milestone that not many people have hit. I think what 24th?
I'm not
Like
entirely sure.
it's like
Point is,
24th or 28th.
everyone was having a good time.
Yeah, even
Vladdy
if
had a giant smile, even though we lost that game. I
yeah,
wasn't watching. I had plans, but I was so just like I was happy, but at the same time, I was like, we're losing to the Tigers again.
yeah. I mean they have a better record than the Mets, so like that's something. The Mets
Yeah, Mets
were in
moment,
first place for a little bit, and by a little bit like 2 months, and
something
now
like that.
they have a worse record than the Tigers. So that's a lull Mets moment. It's nice to be able to do
Yeah.
that again.
Sorry, we forgot to go over the time of the start. For those of you wondering, it is 10:03 on Saturday, August 28th. So if we do miss anything that happens later tonight, that is why.
That is true. That is also true.
Sorry, I'll let you move on to Battle of the Bay there.
But yeah, the Battle of the Bay. I don't know how did the series I've seen. I didn't really watch it much because I can't, on the East Coast. How did that series end up? I didn't. I seen highlights. Darren Ruff's nice home run. Chris Bryant doing Chris Bryant things. But
I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't paying too much of attention to it. That's why I kind of threw you on the spot there. I'm gonna go check. Preparation was not the word of the day, guys. It
yeah,
was typing
I'm looking
quickly.
at it right now.
Now I'm gonna beat you
I'm
to it.
trying to find it. So
Oakland won the series 2 games to 1.
that's what I thought.
The Giants lost the first game 4-1, and then Oakland won 6-5 and 2-1. So a nice little series for the uh, the ruffians from the bad side of the bay.
Yeah, it's a shame that we can't really we don't know much about it because we can't see it because I believe we're both on the East Coast, I think, or on the
If
eastern
we wanted
side
to
of the
talk
state
about,
of our
for the most part,
uh
I mean,
respective
I
countries.
get lucky enough that Sportsnet shows like Dodgers games at like 10 o'clock. But
Yeah,
so
sometimes I
every
can
now
get
and then I
games from the
find
West Coast.
myself sitting down watching Los Doyers. But other than that,
Yeah, every now and then I can catch a Mariners game. Like last night I was watching a bit of the Mariners A's game.
I'm sorry, this is way off topic, but watching Mariners games are sick.
It's amazing, especially if it's like you want to watch like the second half of the game. You don't want to watch like I mean, the first half is cool too, but like the best part for Seattle it seems to be the second half of the game because they're always like a lot of the time they're
Oh, I was just
behind
talking
and then they
about
just
like watching in their stadium.
oh okay you mean that I mean like watching them
Yeah, no, that
never
might be just me. Like I love Safeco Field. I was there in 2018.
yeah I can't say I've
I
been
know it's
there.
not Safeco anymore, but I don't know. I found it as like a super cool
Well, I can
place,
imagine the energy probably there is probably sick. I mean they didn't have much to
especially
cheer
when you're
about in
just
2018.
flooded with Jays fans.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry, that was way off topic.
Yeah, a
We're
bit of a
rambling.
tangent, but yeah, we want to talk about our respective prospects
Yeah,
under the radar guys. You can go first with
I'm
certified hot
excited
boy.
for this one. Jonathan India, baby. He had an all right week. I'm gonna be honest with you. He didn't do anything electric this week, but he's sure better than that schlub playing for the I Cubs.
Yeah.
Uh,
S-
so his batting average dropped like 5 points within the week, but he walked a little more. OBP is up. Still sitting at that OPS plus at 115. Today he was 1 for 5, so not great in the loss to the Fish. Um, he did hit an absolute nuke against Milwaukee the
Oh,
other
yeah,
day.
I saw that. That was
I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know who didn't see that. That ball was crushed.
yeah, it was a bomb. He
The
didn't he
home
have a
run
two
call
home
was
run
amazing
game?
for it
Didn't he
too.
have a 2 home run game as well? A
He
while like
did.
early in the week?
He did, and not the one that Bird tried to claim was
Yeah,
the
the
two home run game.
the rookie of the year.
Um,
It's not gonna be Patrick Wisdom. I'm sorry.
it's not gonna be your little eye cub, buddy. Um, no, he did have a two home run game. It was like a 3 run shot and a solo shot.
Yeah,
But no, that home run call in Milwaukee was awesome. I loved that.
yeah. No, it's always a fun day when Jonathan India is playing well. It's always
Also,
a good day.
that guy's got a few triples. Like that's pretty exciting.
It
Just
is.
saying, triples are fun.
They are. It might not. They might not be. As many bases as a home run or count for a run, but they're fun. I
Oh,
kind of rhymed there by accident, low key.
I've also decided that I will be the next jersey that I buy will be a Jonathan India jersey.
W. Might have to cop or a
Anyways, yes, I
Nestor
will.
Cortez.
Nestor, I'll let you move on to your guy.
Luis Hill has not pitched.
Oh,
He still
nice.
has only pitched 3 games. Uh, 15.2 innings pitched, 2.2 FIP. I don't know where his ERA is. There it is. It is. Wait, where is it? Where? What? Am I blind? Yeah. Oh, it's still 0, by the way. If you were wondering. Yeah, he still has 0 ERA. He hasn't pitched. So yeah,
Understandable.
nothing's happened
Moving
with him.
on. Our old friend, dare I say, friend of the pod, Rowdy Tellez.
Yeah,
Welcome back to Rowdy Watch.
how has he been doing? I haven't. You're usually the one who's on about Rowdy.
Oh yeah, Rowdy Watch, baby. Since joining the Brewers, this is including that little hot tear that he had at the start. He's still hitting 275 with a 344 OBP and a 477 slug. Um, he's also got 10 homers on the year now.
W.
28 ribbies, not exactly what you want to see, but that's understandable.
Yeah, I mean it's Rowdy. He's streaky as we've mentioned.
He's a big dude
Ooh,
too. I'm
yeah,
just gonna say it. Rowdy's a big dude.
yeah. I mean, looking at his last 7 and even 15 games, last 15 games, he's batting 190, 227 on base, and a 286
Yeah,
slugging.
but that
Only
doesn't
one home
matter. He
run.
mashes every now and then.
Yeah, he can have the best 2 weeks of anyone's career ever, and then be Mario
Excuse me.
Mendoza for the rest of the time.
Oh yeah, no. Like we discussed before, I don't think Rowdy's gonna keep it up, considering he has a um, he has a track record of being figured out by pitchers, which I think is starting to catch up to him a little bit. This
Yeah,
may be the last installment of Rowdy Watch. We might have one more before the end of the year. I don't know, but Rowdy Watch is starting to come to an end. The first
yeah,
little storyline we've tackled.
yeah. Rowdy was is an interesting fella. The fact that his
His
nickname is
political
Rowdy and
views
he
are
stuck with
probably pretty interesting too, from
it.
what I understand.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make any accusations,
All right.
but from what I understand,
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, just hearsay, right?
hey, he had an RBI in his debut. Sorry, never mind. That was off the topic again.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, so Little League Little League Classic and Little League World Series.
There's two things that I've got on my mind here. One was from the Little League World Series itself, and the other is from the Classic.
Feel like I know what you're referencing for the Little League World Series. I don't know what you want to start with, but just
The
start with
big
anything.
thing I think everyone's talking about is Gavin Weir.
Yeah, Mr. Tommy
I'll
John
let you
in the
take
next
over.
2 years. Yeah. What is it?
You take
Six no
over. I'll
hitters?
talk about the classic.
What is it? Six no hitters he's thrown?
4, I believe.
Yeah, not six. Yeah, four. This dude, like, yeah. First thing I type in GA and his Gavin Weir stats. Yeah, four no hitters. I don't know why I said six. Ignore me.
I just want to say the last thing I'll say about it, because I'll let you talk Gavin Weir in the late World Series. He struck out 119 of 132 batters faced, which is just absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, that is absurd. Yeah, as of August 21st, 16.2 innings pitched, zero hits, zero runs, two walks, and 45 strikeouts. And Mans is gonna have Tommy John by the time he's 16.
He pitches tomorrow, I believe.
Ah, well, that's a
I think that's like
must-see
the
game.
semifinal or something. He pitches from West Virginia, I believe, or it might be South Dakota. I'm not sure. It's one of those weird states.
Yeah, but he just,
Apologies
you're
to
fine.
those from West Virginia and South Dakota. Not
Yeah.
that we have any, because it's a weird fucking place and no one lives there.
Here's some more. Here's a larger stat line. 37 in his last seven starts as of August 22nd. 37.2 innings pitched, 526 pitches, one hit allowed, no earned runs, and 100 strikeouts. But like, if you look at, obviously everyone has seen him compared to Chris Sale because it's literally on any baseball. If you watch any sort of baseball or any sort of baseball news, it is everywhere. Or if you're just on
Oh yeah.
Twitter, like I swear, every morning I turn on the freaking TV and I see Gavin Weir against Chris Sale. Like, okay, I get it. Kid looks like Chris.
As
Kid throws
far
like
as I'm
Chris Sale.
aware, though, the kid hits a lot better than Chris Sale.
Well, yeah, he rakes. Well, I don't know if he rakes,
He
but he's been
mashes,
hitting
man.
well. Yeah.
He
Um,
mashes. I think he hit a grand slam the other day too.
I think he did,
If
yeah.
you've not been keeping up with the Little League World Series and specifically this kid, then you're missing out.
I couldn't watch the game. I had things to do. But yeah.
Oh, I haven't really been watching the games. I've just been sort of keeping an eye on it.
y-
But
Yeah, I
it's not as fun without the international teams, I have to say.
yeah. But
My favorite part is usually, sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
you're fine. No, go ahead, go ahead.
My favorite part is usually watching the Japanese team and hearing the commentators talk about the rigorous amount of effort and just like borderline abuse they put the kids through to get to the point where they can like win every year. Sorry.
Oh yeah, and that's why some of the best baseball players come over from there. Ichiro, Otani, any, G-Man, oh, G-Man Choi is Korean, but that's besides the point. Asian.
And yeah, him and Hyunjin Ryu, definitely Japanese.
Shush, I knew he was Korean, but this is awkward. Anyway, but yeah, no, like
Cultural
eight play
insensitivity. I see how it is.
any like I don't know. Uh yeah, let's carry on. So we want to talk about the classic speaking of
I
Otani.
do. So, the Cleveland Indians went played against the Anaheim Angels. Ohtani was mic'd up. That was cool to see. Trout was mic'd up. That was cool to see. Um, Nothing really exceptional happening from the Angels. The Indians did win the game,
Yeah, Ahmed
thanks
Rosario.
to a beautiful, beautiful pitching line from Canadian baseball player Cal Quantrill.
Yes.
9K over 7 shutout innings pitched.
That's gross.
Love to see it. Quantrill's awesome. I love
Yeah,
that guy.
surprising seeing that from
Uh,
Quantrill, to be honest.
my Canadian brother's really breaking out this year.
Yeah.
Actually, let's look at this wasn't planned, but let's look at his line from this year because I know it's been pretty good.
Yeah, he's not doing
Um,
he ain't doing too shabby.
First of all, I know, yeah, he came up in 2019. I'm correct in saying that,
Yeah,
and
no.
was traded to Cleveland from the Padres in the Clevenger deal.
Yeah,
Now
I knew he
this
was a
year he's rocking a
Padre.
3.04 ERA. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, that's not bad by any means. Wasn't he also a
Mm.
reliever before, and then he got moved to the rotation, I think, right?
Yeah, I believe
The
so. And
Indians
with
struggling rotation.
Cleveland's pitching development staff, I'm very excited to see where Cal Quantrill can take the Canadian baseball team.
Yeah, the Indians. are strangely good at developing pitching. I mean,
That's
I believe Bieber, Clevenger. I don't know about. I think right Bieber, Clevenger. A lot of their core rotation, Bieber, Clevenger, Bauer,
Kluber.
Kluber, all of them, they were homegrown. No,
Yep.
I'm not 100% on Bauer, but I know.
Bauer, sort of. I mean, he came from the Diamondbacks organization,
Yeah,
but he really broke out and got good with Cleveland.
yeah, but
Sorry, my parents are yelling at my dog. If you can hear that,
like we cannot. But you know,
understandable.
Cleveland is very good with their pitching. Their offense, I don't know what's happening, but their pitching, that's something that they can pride themselves on. They might
Hold on,
not
I'm
be
actually.
they might not be Houston level or Tampa level, turning literally any struggling pitcher into a superstar out of thin air, but I mean,
Yeah,
they're
so
up there.
I was doing a bit of background research myself. Quantrill's from Port Hope, which is a town in Ontario, which is this province that I live in. Only 2 hours and 20 minutes away. It's very on the outer skirts of Toronto, so it's kind of cool. Port
Interesting.
Hope, Ontario. Port Hope's own Cal Quantrill.
Yeah, all right. Cool Cal Quantrill facts. I'm sure everyone was wondering about Cal Quantrill.
Yes, I'm sure everyone was very interested in a little bit of Southern Ontario geography.
Yeah.
Buy or sell?
Yeah, let's do that. You wanna
Do you want to start? You can
uh
start.
all right, I'll start. So Fanatics just Topps just sold baseball cards, the rights to the cards to Fanatics, and I don't believe it takes
Well,
place
it was
until
the MLB,
or
I
MLB,
believe.
not Topps. You know what I mean.
Yeah,
Topps no longer making baseball card. Well, they are up until what, 2026, I think.
I believe so.
Yeah, so 2026 we
Excuse
will
me.
not have Topps, we will have Fanatics, which I believe they make football cards before, I think they made.
I am psyched to do my Fanatics Now moments in MLB The Show 26.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this.
Oh, I'm selling 100%.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
I
a little
am
more,
selling like it is GameStop stock in year 2020.
yeah, I'm a little more open-minded, but I'm still selling, but I just don't know how they're gonna look.
I'm
I
very
just,
close minded.
I, I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know why MLB got rid of, pushed Topps out the door, because that was like, I don't know. Topps has been with MLB
Well,
for like
Rob
ever.
Manfred kind of pushed Majestic out the door with the uniforms, too.
That's true. Nike took over, but that wasn't as big of a change as Topps because the uniforms didn't
No.
change. Right, like
Well, Topps has been making them for 108 years, so.
right, and Majestic. I don't know how long they've been with MLB.
But, still, it's Rob Manfred moment.
It's weird. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't like it. But it could, as if
Agreed.
the cards are cool, I guess. But I don't like it still. That's history of
Yeah,
baseball.
no, there's more information before I can make a full decision, but right now I am selling.
Yeah, who knows? It could
But
be good for
Topps cards,
baseball.
I am 100% buying because
Oh
those
yeah,
things
they're
are going to
gonna be.
shoot up in value.
Yeah, especially like a Jonathan India rookie card, like
Certified hot boy, baby.
especially with Tops. So speaking of Jonathan India, good little segue here. Um,
Yes,
Jonathan,
we have a
you
few
want to go?
awards and accolades to talk about for our next buy or sell. So this is a bit of a rapid fire round. Jonathan India in the Rookie of the Year race.
Bye. Screw Patrick Wisdom. Jonathan India will win it.
That is me slamming my money onto the table.
I don't
Give
have.
me 1 million.
I have my wallet.
Actually,
I
just
don't know if
a
you
bit
heard
of a
that.
bit of a side note. I don't think Patrick Wisdom comes second even. I think he comes third to Trevor Rogers.
Yeah, true. Because yeah, I forgot he's still doing good. Yeah, fair. Well, one good thing coming out of the Marlins, aside from now Edward Cabrera coming up, but not much. Not much to talk about in Miami. But so next up, Miggy Hall of Famer.
Yes, I'm just gonna continue slamming my wallet.
Yeah. But
first for India now for Miggy. I
yeah,
don't see him not making it.
especially if he gets 3,000 hits next year, which there's no way he doesn't, because but he's at like 2,900 and not 90, but
I believe he
2,900.
needs like 60 more hits.
Yeah, he does not need a lot. He's fairly close. Um,
Yeah.
you
Well,
wanna?
I'll do the next one.
Yeah.
Bobby Ray for the Cy Young. And before you make a decision, I'm going to give you a player comparison here.
All right.
So, Robbie has 25 games started. He's 9-5 with a 2.72 ERA. He has 11.3 Ks per nine, a 1.02 for WHIP, and 5.5 WAR, according to Baseball Reference.
Hmm. See,
Player X has 26 games started. He's 10-9. He has a 2.9 ERA, 10.49 Ks per nine, a WHIP of 1.008, and 5.8 WAR.
hmm. Who is player X?
Player X is Zach Wheeler.
Ah, NL Cy Young, probably.
Yes.
But see, I don't know. With Robbie Ray, it's like he kind of like just started turning it up, and if he can keep it up for about as long as guys like Rodon, Cole, even Lance
Oh
Lynn
yeah.
have been doing it,
No, the
like
thing is Ray had a sneaky first half, was just sort of like
right,
fine,
he didn't have a
and
bad
then
first
now
half by
he's like
any means.
really doing well. And there's a huge recency bias.
Right. It's like I don't know, cause like Cole, as I don't have Cole stats on standby, but like I don't
Yeah,
know if Cole,
preparation isn't the word of the day.
yeah, like Garrett Cole and Carlos Rodon. I don't think Lance Lynn wins it, but writers.
I think it's the top three are Lynn, Ray, and Cole. I think Rodon missed a little too much time to injury. He's actually not qualified.
Oh, is he
Like he's
not?
obviously qualifies for the award, but he's not qualified in like ERA and stuff.
Ah, I see what you mean. Yeah, because like Cole is
I don't
still
know
he's
if Lance
rocking a
Lynn is
2.8
injured.
ERA. Where is his WHIP?
The
Um,
thing is it really depends on
sub one
what
WHIP.
the
Like,
on the writers. Like, as usual, it depends on
well,
what the writers
yeah, it
say.
doesn't matter what we think. It
Um,
just matters what you know.
I would love to see Robbie Ray win it in his breakout year. That's not even just a Blue Jays thing. Like he just the dude broke out and he did a lot of work, and I'd like to see that be rewarded. But so
For
did
sure.
Carlos Rodon.
Yeah, I feel like one of those two White Sox guys or Garrett Cole beats him out.
Possibly. I disagree, but that's just me.
Well, yeah, but we haven't seen enough Cy Young level Robbie Ray, in my opinion, for him to be Cy Young.
True. Fair. I'll give you that. But also Rick Porcello in 2016.
That is true. That is very true.
Anyways, moving on, the last rapid fire round we have here is Tatis for a Gold Glove.
I don't know. Like, I'd assume you mean in the outfield. Um,
I just mean in general. I don't really care if it's the outfield or at shortstop. It's more a question of will the writers be old heads or not? Does
right.
flashy play equal Gold Glove?
That is true. Like, I mean, Tatis has been, flashy at shortstop, but consistently not
Throwing
very good.
error, easy.
Yeah, lot of errors. Granted, a lot of them are throwing, but still, that's a lot of errors.
Tatis 6.
Yeah, going for a 40-40 season, 40 home run or 30-30 or whatever,
Yeah, no,
30 home runs,
Tatis
30
is the
errors.
bat. In my opinion, I'm selling his Gold Glove.
Yeah, I don't think he will.
I'm buying Robbie Ray Cy Young.
Yeah,
Selling
I'm
Tatis Gold
selling,
Glove.
I think. For now. I am very close to buying it though. Like if he keeps pitching
Yeah.
like he is. But still, back to Tatis. I'm selling his gold. He's not winning gold gloves. But not in the outfield, not at shortstop.
Okay, moving on. The team that I'm representing today with my hat, the Philadelphia Phillies in the postseason.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. How is their game going right now? Or how are they doing in the past like 10
I'm
games?
buying simply because of reasons I'll get into when we get to playoff bracket stuff later.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, I'm buying. I will just say that.
I mean, it's like I don't know. Phillies are only 4.5 games back, and they are. I mean, they're not doing so hot in their last
Also,
10.
Atlanta got boobed.
That is true. They did get boobed. Good old boob tweeted about them. So you never know. But I
Oh
think
yeah, they
I think
crushed their
Atlanta.
Bulldogs today.
Yeah, I think Atlanta holds on to their 4.5 game lead. But yeah, I'm buying or selling. I mean, you know what I mean.
Okay, and so this is the one that I was giggling about earlier. You gotta hear me out, all right?
Hmm.
So the restaurant I work at, we have this pizza. I think it's very, very good. I've had it a few times. It's very tasty. It is so just like a normal crust, obviously. And then instead of pizza sauce, it's bourbon barbecue sauce as a base.
I have heard of things like this, so carry on. I'm
Chicken and bacon and red onions, but I say red onions optional because I don't always get them on there. Then it's a nacho cheese blend instead of just like pizza mozzarella. It's like a nacho cheese. And then drizzle some ranch on it on the end.
It's nacho
I think it's yes. So it's
Okay,
like cheddar and mozzarella mixed.
what turns me off is the nacho cheese because buffalo or barbecue chicken. Like I've had a barbecue chicken style like pizza with barbecue instead of
Okay,
sauce, barbecue sauce instead of pizza sauce or tomato sauce, which is like Italian. The Italian in me is like that's heresy, but um,
understandable.
it's still
But the American in you,
right. It tastes good. I've had a barbecue chicken pizza with barbecue sauce on it, and
to
it's
me, it's
good.
like a Southwest wrap, but like a pizza. If
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
yeah, no, I
I,
get what
I
you mean.
I'm just saying right now, I'm buying the hell out of that thing. It's so fucking good.
Yeah, and it put bacon on anything, and it's good.
The
I'm
ranch dressing is the big thing too. It's like it completes that shit.
Yeah, like I don't mind ranch on pizza, like a barbecue chicken pizza or barbecue buffalo chicken pizza, like ranch on that. It's
Man, I'm telling
good.
you, I almost got one today. We were talking about what I my dinner after work. I got wings, but I was thinking about it.
Yeah, I
We're
mean,
buying all those barbecue chicken pizzas.
yeah. So yeah, I'm buying that. I'll eat it. I'd eat it. It's good. That stuff good. Maybe not the nacho cheese.
Huge, definitely. Man, the nacho cheese is like one of the best parts. It like
Is it? I don't know.
completes it rather than just being boring.
I feel like it's kind of whack, low key.
Whatever,
But
whatever.
yeah, let's carry on.
Yeah, just a little plug for Boston Pizza Smith Falls.
Yeah, no, I
Uh,
got you.
anyways, MLB Pipeline released their mid-season rankings for prospects. We saw a lot of people gain a lot of traction, a lot of people lose a lot of traction.
Jason
Um,
Dominguez, Jason.
I'm not giving my opinions on that. I don't want to be
Yeah, I'm
slandered.
not either. I don't. I actually, as a Yankee fan, I don't even agree with him getting boosted up. He's not hitting too well.
Yeah, I was gonna say he hasn't impressed me at all.
No, but I
So I'm
mean,
glad we're on
again,
the same page there.
first like year, and I think he just got promoted up to a not able. Did he get promoted to Double A? I think that's what he got promoted to.
I think he's still in single
Or he got promoted recently. I forgot to what my memory is, you know, getting away from
A.
me. But he got
Anyways,
promoted.
sorry, we're getting
Anyway,
off the
carry on.
point again.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, specifically today, we're talking starting pitching. So
Yes.
Mackenzie Gore went from I believe it was 8 to 62nd in all the MLB.
Is he struggling that? Like, I don't even know.
Injury and
That's true.
control.
Yeah, that is true.
Um, so I'm selling Mackenzie Gore at 62. I think he's better than that.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I get why he dropped if he's
Yeah,
struggling, but he is
so
not the
technically,
62nd ranked prospect. I think he's still one of the top pitching
yeah.
prospects right
I would
now.
say he's probably still around 30, especially considering our next guy here.
I mean, to
But
be
no, I'm
fair,
buying Mackenzie Gore, selling him at 62nd, if you know what I mean.
yeah, same. But I mean, to be fair, I mean, if you look at his track record, like right now, yeah, he's got a 4.5 ERA, but he's pitched 30 innings. But like 2019,
Still not that many.
1.6 ERA in 100 innings.
Yeah.
2017 1.2 and 21 that's 21
I think
innings.
the big concern is just because of the injuries.
Yeah.
Speaking of injuries, next one up we have Nate Pearson has dropped from the number 10 to number 44.
Yeah, I don't know about Nate Pearson, honestly.
I've got opinions on this. Um, I don't believe that he will be a starting pitcher. I
Yeah,
think
I
that
think
he
he's
will.
more of a
The plan this year is to move him to the bullpen. And I hope he stays there because I think he can be really successful there. So, in fact, I'm going to buy him at 44, considering the value of a really good relief pitching prospect is not that of a starter. So, 44, I think, is a good spot.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think he ends up moving to the bullpen, and I think 44 is a good spot for a because he throws. I didn't even really see him as a starter in the first place, really.
Oh, the dude's still absolutely filthy, though. Like,
Oh
he's
yeah,
going to
he's
be
not a
playing
bad
every
pitcher
time.
by any means.
Oh, no, agreed. Agreed. I think just the closer spot is a good spot for him or a relief spot in general.
Yeah,
Alex Reyes type of thing.
yeah. Maybe they try him back in the rotation. You never know, but I
Oh,
think he'll.
they will, knowing that organization. But because they're idiots
Yeah.
sometimes. Love you guys, but you're idiots. And
But no,
yeah,
I think he'll be end up being more valuable there out of the bullpen.
and then Jack Leiter at 12.
Has he pitched a minor league game
No.
yet? Um, I mean, the kid
Uh,
was disgusting at Vanderbilt,
Oh
so
yeah, no. I have to say, so before he even threw that no hitter for Vanderbilt, I said to my dad back in November, I was like, look, I want the Jays if they can get him at the 19th spot, I want them to take Jack Leiter because I knew he was Al's son. Al was a Blue Jay. I was just general hype before the Vandy season began.
right.
And then the dude was just really good at Vandy.
The
And I lost all hope, obviously,
Yeah,
as
the
he was
dude was like the
really good
best
and he was
pitcher
going
in
to go way
college.
higher.
Yeah, and yeah, no, he wasn't going 19. I believe he got.
In saying that, though, I don't think he should be 12th ranked to begin with. I
Yeah,
think he
yeah.
like fit
See,
more in
like,
the 25 range.
yeah, I agree. Like, I think he'll end up getting to that spot and end up deserving that
Yeah,
spot, but like, I don't agree really with the fact that he hasn't pitched in minor leagues. He's like, you can't really
and
compare.
straight to
Granted, college and low
yeah,
A is very similar, but you're wiping out some of the guys that aren't
still
the best. You're
straight
taking the best
12.
of the best from college. Like, I don't know.
Like, hold on, just for example, my guy in the Kansas City Royal system. I haven't talked about him before, but I'm really high on this prospect. His name's Asa Lacy.
Yeah,
Um, hasn't had a major league appearance. Obviously, he was drafted in 2020. Um, this year, he struggled a little bit in the minors, but a guy like him, where last year he was ranked mid tier, come up and has pitched somewhat well in Double A.
yeah.
Obviously, the ERA isn't really where you like it. The control hasn't been great,
No,
but
but
to show the potential that he's
work on
showing
control.
and have a guy who hasn't thrown a pitch in Single A above him is just a little whack to me. One would say.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was the fourth overall in 2020.
right. No, I mean, yeah. But anyway, back to Mr. Leiter.
Yes, sorry,
I
that was
don't.
my
Yeah, yeah.
comparison.
Need a little tangent. Yeah, Leiter should not be 12. He has not like there is a skill gap between pitching in college. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, he was the best pitcher in college, but you don't know how anything can happen when you switch over to playing professional. Obviously, he'll probably end up tearing it up in low A or rookie ball, uh,
For sure.
and he'll end up getting pushed up to to A.
Agreed. I'm super high on Leiter,
Oh yeah, I am
but to
too.
have him jump like Asa Lacy and Max Meyer and uh, what's his name there from the Angels? Shit, I was thinking of it.
Adele, or
Anyways,
are you thinking
no, the
pitchers?
pitcher
Oh, I forgot.
Reed Detmers.
Yeah, him. that guy.
Yeah, to have them jump like all three of those guys like immediately is sort of iffy with me. I think the potential's there. I think he'll be better than all three of those guys. But to have him climb the ranks so much faster is
Yeah, you gotta come
surprising.
on, pipe. Come on, Emily. Come on, come on, come on.
Oh,
You got.
speaking of, we also have a new number one, and it's Adley Rutschman.
I mean, yeah,
Wonderful uncle graduated.
yeah.
Awesome.
I
Lovely
mean,
to see that.
we
That's
knew
not
we
really
knew
about your
Rutschman.
style. Just wanted to throw
That's
that
not
in
even a
there.
surprise. Rutschman is, yeah, Rutschman is not gonna not
Oh,
be the top
speaking of,
prospect.
just another little
Dude's a stud.
thing to throw in. The Orioles possess the top pitching prospect and the top hitting prospect right now.
Is
With
Grayson Rodriguez?
Grayson
Yeah.
Rodriguez is like seventh overall. And there was only one other time another team has done this, and it was when the White Sox had Kopech and Yuan Moncada as the number
Oh,
one
and
ranks
those guys
for
are
each.
studs.
They
Obviously,
are
Kopech with injuries, but
Yuan Moncada, unluckiest player in baseball.
yeah, no. But yeah, Orioles are actually looking like they might do something in the next few years.
Man, I'm excited for them.
Maybe not quite, make the playoffs yet, but they might not be in last place. Granted, they're in the AL East, so
Yeah, so have fun.
yeah, you might pass Toronto. You might.
Hey,
You might. You never know. I
hey.
mean,
Now we're moving on now.
all
Way
right.
too early playoff predictions. This was your idea. I'll let you take the lead on it.
Yeah, so I decided, we were a little burnt out on we didn't have any ideas for some new segments.
I
So I was like,
was pooped, one would say.
yeah, you were indeed. So yeah, Nick here is the main kind of brains behind this whole thing.
I don't
I'm
think
just
anyone's ever described me as the brains, but I'll take it.
well, I mean, you're the one who writes everything up and does everything. So like, um,
My 60s in almost every class agree to disagree.
yeah, but you're the one who runs most of this. I'm just kind of here to help record and promote stuff. But uh, he was, burnt out, so I'm like, hey, let's predict some playoffs. So we were talking
Yeah,
about this a little bit before. We took two different routes on this, but you guys will
very
find
different
this out.
routes.
So
I will let you go first. You can preface which route that you took
yeah,
and why.
no, we'll let them figure it out. But so I kind of, not mu I didn't really change much personally, to be completely honest. Like I still have Tampa winning the AL East. I have the Yankees coming in second, Toronto third, and who cares about the bottom two? I actually have Toronto passing Boston. I don't know.
How about you?
I have a feeling it won't mean anything, but
And I'm hooked on a feeling.
AL Central stayed exactly the
Way to
same.
go, folks.
Chicago, Cleveland, Detroit, top three. AL West changed a little bit. Houston still winning the division. Seattle coming in second. Oakland coming in third. I don't care about the other two. AL wild card. I actually went Yankees Seattle. I don't know why. I want to see it
Neither do
happen.
I, but the Bills won today, and I'm happy. Sorry,
Feel you.
off topic again.
Yeah, I just want to see it happen. I think the Mariners are a fun team, and I think if they could keep pulling extra inning wins out of their asses, I think they win. I think they pass Oakland, to be completely honest. It's a long way, but I wanted to change at least something big. But uh, but yeah, I'll talk about my bracket in a minute. Then we have Atlanta coming in, beating, staying on top. I didn't I didn't really change the AL East at all. Still have Phillies and then the Mets and the other two teams. Then I got Milwaukee and Cincinnati coming in the top two. I didn't even change the Central either. And then the West, I actually went Dodgers passing
Your
San Francisco.
Cincinnati Reds.
Sorry,
Sorry,
your
I had to put
Cincinnati
it in
Reds.
there.
Yeah. Uh,
Your Cincinnati
yeah.
Reds.
Yeah. I actually have LA passing up San Francisco. I mean, they're only 2 games back, and if we're looking at like full on like stats, run differentials, other like hitting, like a lot of
I
their
hate run
peripherals.
differential now.
I didn't base this off of run differential, but I can't think of the other stats off the top of my head. Um, but LA just completely looks like the better team, in all honesty, and I think Max Scherzer and Trey Turner helped push them over the edge of San Francisco, because I mean they got their one big acquisition was only Chris Bryant. I mean Chris Bryant, I'm saying only Chris Bryant, like he is not good, but yeah. Anyway,
Whatever the Savannah Bananas run differential is.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, again, man. But that's something I'm gonna have to explore in my own time.
Yeah, this will be something. This will be interesting. But yeah, and then I have San Francisco and Cincinnati in the wild card. Onto the actual bracket, which is what matters. I have the Yankees beating Seattle in the wild card because it's Seattle. Um, I have Houston beating Chicago in the ALDS. I have the Yankees beating Tampa. I don't know. That can go either way, but I'm praying. I'm just praying. I was a little biased. Realistically looking at this now, I might actually say Tampa, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick with this. It could go either way, and I think, spoiler, whoever wins that, I think wins the World Series, in my opinion. I have San Francisco beating Cincinnati in the wild card, and then I have San Francisco beating LA in the NLDS. Sorry, I have Milwaukee beating Atlanta, and then I have San Francisco beating Milwaukee, and I have the Yankees winning on this bracket. So it's Yankees or Rays, I think, are winning the World Series, in my opinion. So yeah, uh,
Nice.
I'll let you talk now. I had my time to shine.
Sorry, I'm still trying to find the Savannah Bananas run differential. Fuck, they don't have it. My
um,
bad.
yeah,
They don't
well,
post it. I'm very sad. Okay, my turn.
yeah, your turn.
Um, so in
I'm
the AL
interested to
wild
see
card,
this.
I have the New York Yankees playing the Oakland Athletics. And personally, um, Aaron Boone, he yanks the pitchers. They would yank the athletic pitcher.
Yeah,
That's my thought process there. The Yankees are yanking the athletic from the game. So the
I didn't
Yankees win the
like that
wild
at
card
all. That
game.
was terrible.
Oh no, it was awful. That was the only
That was a
only
horrible
thing that
joke.
I could think of that would have the Yankees over the Athletics.
Horrible pun.
Um, the White Sox versus the Astros. Uh, see, I could. This would be a very good series, but at the end of the day, Chicago just has more crime than Houston, so I chose the White Sox.
Yeah. All right. Fair. Yeah, they're more
Um,
yeah, I'm trying to think of the word and I can't think of it. Carry on.
and then so Tampa Bay versus the Yankees in the other AL side. Or should I say the Tampa Bay Mike Brassos,
Hmm.
and that's why they win, just because it happened last year.
Because yeah, Mike Brasso will do it again.
Personally, I just think devil rays are kind of cool. I like it when you can pet them at like the aquariums and stuff.
Yeah, that's actually
Oh,
dope.
I
Like
might go to an aquarium on like Tuesday.
that's amazing.
I like aquariums; are pretty cool.
They are pretty cool. I like
So yeah,
fish.
the Rays beat the Yankees.
All right.
Um, and then Rays don't wear socks. Like if you put a sock on a ray, the
Well, they don't
ray
have
would
feet.
probably like stop swimming and drown, right?
Yeah, well, they don't have feet. So like
Yeah, so if you got like a giant ass sock and put like the ray in it,
it wouldn't
it would
fit.
probably drown.
Yeah, or it'll
So
die. Yeah.
I have the White Sox winning the American League.
Fair. Yeah.
Um, in the National League, uh,
It's like rock paper scissors, except sock beats Ray.
the Dodgers can't dodge Jonathan India's ratio,
Oh,
so they
I
lose the
hated
wild
that.
card game.
No, I didn't like that at all. No, you gotta these jokes, man.
Nah, you're tweaking.
You had this whole time to think of these, and this is what you came up with.
The word of the day was not preparation. I told you I was drawing the logos when I was supposed to be doing
Fair. I
it.
was not prepared either.
Yeah, you were sitting there writing it out. I was drawing logos.
Yeah,
Um,
fair. Fair enough. Fair enough.
and then I'm gonna change it up a bit. Last time I went to the DS and back to the wild card. Um, Giants versus the Reds. Uh, see, Jonathan India's amount of hotness is too giant for the Giants to be gianter than.
I don't like these, but
So the
fair. Fair.
Cincinnati Reds win.
I mean, it's true, but like
Um,
I hated it, but it's
and
true.
then the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Milwaukee Brewers. You see, like people who are in Philadelphia kind of suck. No offense,
Yeah,
actually.
Philadelphians.
Again,
I don't think I know anybody
don't get
from
me wrong, Phillies. I'm
Philadelphia.
wearing your hat right now, but I'm gonna be honest.
They
You guys
suck.
kind of suck. I feel like a big brewer guy with like a keg of beer would beat the fuck out of you. So I went with Milwaukee.
Yeah, fair, fair.
Um, Now, your Cincinnati Reds will beat the Milwaukee Brewers, but just simply because Jonathan India is such a Chad that he will down all of the beer and not even be buzzed.
Yeah, I mean, look at the flow. Like
That's what
you
I
can
mean,
tell, like
man.
that dude,
You know that
that
dude's walking the pong table.
oh yeah, that dude fucks.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so that's why Jonathan India single-handedly defeats the Milwaukee Brewers.
Oh yeah,
Also, he hit an absolute piss missile against them the other day. Therefore,
yeah,
I win.
and he's better than Willie Adames. So like,
And finally, if you washed your socks in a red load, they would become pink, and pink is a bitch color. So the Reds beat the White Sox in the series.
yeah, all right. So Reds World Series champions because Jonathan
Your
India is
Cincinnati
too
Reds.
hot. Sorry, your Cincinnati
And
Reds.
and don't forget that if you washed socks in a red load, it's just pink.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Like I
But
said,
hey, what
bitch
if they're
color.
Black
Bad luck for
Sox?
everybody. Well, they're not called the Black
That is
Sox.
true. Yeah, but they wear Black Sox.
Yeah, that makes no fucking sense. That's another reason why they shouldn't win.
Yeah, so all right. That was interesting.
Yeah. Uh, and then so now we have our recaps to do. After
Yeah,
that,
let me pull up the standings
we
real
can just
quick.
take a second to enjoy what was just said out of my
What was
mouth.
that? I blacked out.
All right, at least you weren't looking for the Savannah Bananas run differential.
But yeah, so I guess you want me to start with the AL recap,
Yeah,
the
so we
AL
have
change it
AO
up a bit.
recap, and then I have NL, and then we have a little game before we leave, and then we're gonna bounce.
All right. So yeah, AL Tampa still in first place, 5 games ahead of the New York Yankees as the Yankees did end their what 13 game winning streak or yeah,
I
13.
don't care.
They ended it
All
today.
that
So
is to Mike Russell.
so yeah, Yankees are now 5 games back uh behind the Tampa Bay Rays. Boston Red Sox are still 7 games back on a 3 game winning streak though. 6-4 in their last 10. Um, yeah, I don't have much to say there. Uh, Toronto Blue Jays won their last game. They're four
Yeah,
and
we did.
six. Yeah, they have a 1 game winning streak, which is not a streak, but it's besides the point. ESPN says it's a streak. It's a streak. Um, they're 4-6 in their last.
Kirk hit a bomb tonight. Sorry, I just wanted to.
Oh, did he? Did Kirk?
Yes,
Kirk.
he did. It was 412 feet,
Damn. Kirk took your
which is
poverty franchise starting pitcher to the moon or reliever.
yeah. Take that, Jose Urania.
Yeah, you screw. That's what you get for hitting Acuna. You get Alejandro Kirk. Um,
Yeah, you do.
yeah, and then Baltimore Orioles are still in the basement, 40 games back. 40 and a half,
Yeah,
sorry.
not even worth talking about. What a fucking
Yeah,
poverty franchise.
facts. Chicago White Sox, the Central stayed pretty much exactly the same. White Sox are still 10 games ahead of the Cleveland Indians. The White Sox lost their last game, 4-6 in the last 10. Cleveland lost their last 2 games. They're on a 2 game losing streak, and they are 6-4 in their last 10. Detroit Tigers lost their last game, um, 4-6 in their last 10. Yeah. Kansas City Royals, Minnesota Twins are poverty franchises. Doesn't matter, but Salvador Perez hit back to or grand slams in back-to-back games and hit another 2-run home run tonight or today. So that's
Yeah,
cool.
all that could be worse than Yadier Molina.
Yeah. The AL West is still about the same. Houston still in first, 4 game winning streak, 7-3 in their last 10. Oakland 6.5 games back. Won their last game against the Yankees. 3-7 in their last 10 though. Seattle is on a 3 game losing streak though. 5-5 in their last 10. LA and Texas don't care. Um, Atlanta Braves still solidifying themselves as the best.
Excuse you.
Huh? Oh, I forgot about the wild card. My
I'm
apologies.
Mr. National League. Thank you very much.
That's right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
was on a roll there.
Do your wild card and close your mouth.
I'm sorry. I just started scrolling. I just started going. I was like, all right, I'm doing this. Sorry. Um, New York Yankees are still 2 games ahead of the Red Sox in the AL wild card. Oakland is knocking on the door, 3.5 games back. Seattle is still 5.5 games back. Toronto 6.5, and then it just gets bad from there. So yeah, I'll rightfully
Oh yeah, National League
pass on
time,
you to
baby.
National
We
League.
got a speed run going. The Atlanta Braves are 7-3 in their last 10. They currently lead the NL East. The Phillies close behind, 4.5 games back as they slammed the Snakes in Arizona tonight. Mets suck.
I mean, who
Nationals suck.
doesn't slam?
Marlins suck.
Yeah, who doesn't
Period.
slam Arizona?
NL Central. Milwaukee Brewers sitting pretty with 78 and 52. But that doesn't matter as they will not be the only NL Central team in the playoffs as your Cincinnati Reds will be taking the second wildcard spot with their current record of 71 and 60.
Yes, sir.
Certified hot by Jonathan India leading that team like the true rookie of the year he is.
Yeah, screw you,
Cards,
Patrick Wisdom. Not very wise.
that's what I'm saying. You guys can't even beat the Cardinals. Yeah, Cardinals 65 and 62, looking very Blue Jay-ish of them. The I Cubs are not doing too hot. If you
But
take
they
out
are
their like
still my
two
Cubs.
11 game losing streaks, they still suck. Um, yeah, I Cubs are starting to not become my Cubs if these Patrick Wisdom stands keep carrying on. I'm talking to someone specific.
Bird.
Yeah, Pirates. Yeah, you guys are all worse than the I Cubs, and that's pretty sad.
Yeah, rip.
NL West, Giants, Dodgers, very, very good at baseball. Going to be in the playoffs. Padres not looking like it. 2-8 in your last 10. You guys kind of stink. You guys can't even catch up to the certified hot boy and your Cincinnati Reds, Rockies, and Snakes.
Yeah, Padres
Be
kind of
great.
choking.
Padres choking indeed.
But yeah,
Anyways, that's your recap.
I think we got what, one more little segment
I
game
have a
kind of
game.
thing.
I didn't tell you about
You
this.
did not, but I
Um,
heard you referencing it throughout the podcast. I don't know what it
I
is, but I know
did
it
on like
is
site.
existing.
Uh, please do me a huge favor. You have an iPhone, correct?
Yes, I do have a cellular device made
Please
by Apple.
open your settings.
Oh God. Where is my settings? There it is. Yeah.
Go to screen time.
Um, shit. Where is screen time? There it is. Hmm.
Hit see all activity.
Yeah.
And obviously, again, we're recording this at 10:53 tonight. Today, how much time did you spend on your cellular device?
On average or just today?
Just today.
How
Actually,
many
don't know. Let's do it by the week. Let's do it by the week. We'll look at the week daily average because we only do this every week.
days? So, is that just how long I've um I don't wanna say.
Oh, it's gonna be very embarrassing, and I'm gonna hate this, but we're
You
having
go
fun with
first.
it.
You know, you go first. You're going
Me
first.
go first. Okay, this is gonna suck. So my daily average from last week was 10 hours and 24 minutes.
Oh my God, that's not even nearly as bad as me. Okay. Or or I mean that is worse than me, sorry. Okay. By a lot. Oh my God. All right. So
Oh man, what was your daily average?
my daily average is 5 hours and 7 minutes.
Oh shit.
And today it was 5 hours and 19 minutes, and I spent three
Hey,
hours
my
of that on
bad. I
YouTube.
listen to music in my car, right? In
Yeah,
the
I
habit of
usually I
watching
usually do too. That's
YouTube.
one of my most used apps, I think.
Oh,
Oh
okay. See,
no,
so
Safari and
not to
Reddit
make
are a little higher.
excuses,
And
I've been doing this thing lately where I turn on a YouTube video and go to sleep to it.
oh, I do that too. I It's usually a
Um,
podcast.
so likely that is where I'm getting a lot of my time.
Same.
But I mean, you win this week.
Yeah, except I don't have autoplay. If you have autoplay on, that'll just.
I just realized how much time I've spent on social media, and I hate
Yeah. I don't
myself.
have, see, that's my thing. My only social media is like YouTube and Discord. I can't really have real
Okay,
social
see,
media. I'm putting massive air quotes. Um, yeah.
yeah, see,
That was fun.
Snapchat has eaten 7 hours for me. Instagram at 10:45. TikTok doing the business as well. You had me this week. I'll give you that, and
Yeah.
I will strive to be better next week. We'll also have our guest do that probably next week too.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun to
I have a
expose
feeling
everybody.
I'm going to get my shit slapped bi-weekly.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
will be fun. Especially if I'm not the one having bad
Okay,
That was fun. It's a fun little way to
Well, that
end this
does it
off.
for episode 5. I'm going to go and destroy my telephone.
Yeah, get off your phone, nerd, and go outside.
Just because I'm on my phone doesn't mean I'm outside, alright?
I know. I know, I'm
You
kidding.
know, and if you've learned anything from this podcast, don't wash your white socks in a red load.
Exactly. And don't sleep on Jonathan India.
Do not sleep on him.
Yeah. Sleep with him, maybe, if you're a female and
That's what
his
I'm saying.
girlfriend.
I would.
All right, and we're on that note, we're ending the podcast. Yeah, goodbye.